different for us if we don't worry about ourselves, number one. And so for us tonight, we got to make sure we take care of the basketball. We got to make sure we defend the way that we're capable of and put together 32 minutes of really good basketball.
Watertown head coach Zach Weavick. Coach's comments brought to you by Dano's Marine, quality service, affordable prices. This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow boys basketball. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back and hear from Brent Deckart, head coach at Brandon Valley, and we'll do that in 1 minute.
During all the construction, Dano's Marine in Watertown is open for business. Stop in and check out the 2019 Ranger boats powered by Mercury Outboards. There's low-interest financing. A small down payment can reserve your new Ranger boat powered by Mercury. Trade-ins are always welcomed. Dano's Marine, your Ranger boat and Mercury dealer in Watertown. Or visit danosmarine.com.
It's Arrow time, and Lake Stop 20 on Highway 20 Watertown has the best roasted chicken in town. Enjoy it before or after the game. And don't forget their breakfast burritos, made fresh at the crack of dawn. Fuel up with Lake Stop's premium fuel for your boat, classic car, motorcycles, or ATVs. Lake Stop 20, across from the airport and industrial park in Watertown. And go Arrows!
This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow boys basketball. Brent Deckart is the head coach of the Brandon Valley Lynx, and I had a chance to talk with Brent a little while ago. Coach, just tell me about your Lynx this year.
I tell you what, we've well, let me put it this way: we are a high school team, so we've been on a roll as of late. But we've certainly had some practices that we've thrown the ball all over the gym like any other high school team. But I like this group. We have 8 seniors on this team. Not all 8 of them play, but we have a very mature group of guys. I mean, which has led to some very spirited practices. Let's just put it that way. And I think those things have really helped us be where we're at today. Even with some of our tough losses that we've had this year, we haven't gone, crazy about it. I mean, they understand that all this stuff is a process. It takes some time to get to where we want to be, obviously. And although we're playing pretty good basketball right now, we certainly think that we need to be playing some better basketball when it comes to February.
Give me some names, some of your leaders.
Carter Altoff has had an outstanding year. I mean, he has started for us pretty much all last year, along with Evan Telcott and Nate Keegan. Nate was kind of in and out of the lineup a little bit, but again, I mean, 3 very mature guys. Evan has been in our lineup for the last 3 years, and just having experience like that, I mean, it's nice to have guys that are athletic, that can play, but when you combine that with experienced players, it's really, really helped a lot. Carter Altoff will be the best athlete in the gym. I mean, when we can get him focused on his responsibility, he's as good a player probably outside of Matt Moore's in the state.
Inside, outside, what's your strengths?
We have 2 6'8" kids that will kind of pound it inside when we can, obviously. But we do have some guys that can put the ball on the floor and get to the basket this year that we've kind of lacked in the past. So we have a few more kids that can do that, and I think that's kind of helped us into a little bit more of a well-rounded team.
Your teams always take pride in defense. Is that the case this year too?
We better guard you. If we don't guard you, there's going to be there's going to be at least one short, slightly overweight adult in the locker room at halftime. So I think we all know who we're talking about there. But no, honestly, if we want to be the team that we want to be, we have to stop people, because we're not going to be great offensively every single night. I mean, we've been fortunate that the last few games we've had it clicking for more than one kid. So it's nice when you can get that, especially in a high school game. And we've had that happen to 2, 3, 4 guys at different times. So that part's been really, really nice. But the reason that we've been winning games is because we've been able to rebound. We've been able to get some stops at some critical times in some of our close games.
Who's good that you've played so far?
Yankton is very, very good. We missed 17 free throws against Stevens, but I like their team. I mean, they were a difficult guard for us. Obviously, when you miss 17 free throws, you can't expect to win, but that's still one of those you hate to see slip away. We played John Marshall High School out of Rochester, Minnesota. They have a player by the name of Matthew Hurt, who's probably the best player I've ever coached against in 28 years of coaching. He is the real deal. He's had offers at Kansas, Duke, Kentucky, places that most of us have heard of, and he's going to be a contributor at one of those places next year. I think he's that good.
What's the rest of your schedule look like for the next week or so?
We have a break, so I don't know if we're going to go do some bowling or go to a movie or whatever we're going to do, but we're going to take some time off next week. We're going to probably shorten up practice, try to get a little bit more intense, maybe go an hour and 15 minutes, still try to get some things done, but still kind of, hopefully grow during that time. So we're at that part of the season where obviously with a big break coming up, we don't want to let what we're doing slip. So tonight is going to be a major focus. After tonight, then we're going to kind of rest our body a little bit. We're going to kind of get back in the weight room and just kind of refocus ourselves, so to speak, and get ready for the next half.
Brent Deckart, head coach of the Brandon Valley Lynx, on the Perkins pregame show. You're listening to Aero Basketball on KWAT. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. Brought to you by Sharp Automotive. We'll take a timeout. We'll continue with the Perkins pregame show in 1 minute. To achieve great things, it takes a great team. Attacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated, they have the get it done and then some team of talented, passionate people who will get the job done right. The service techs and those behind the scenes work together to provide top-notch service that you've come to expect from Tacker Plumbing and Heating Andor Incorporated for over 60 years. The business that service built.
Call on the business that service built. Call Tacker.
Hi, Dr. Ryan and Dr. Rob from Van Laken Orthodontics. Did you know that there's a convenient and comfortable alternative to traditional metal braces? It's called Invisalign, and it may be a perfect option for anyone who wants a more beautiful, confident smile but isn't sure about traditional braces. We at Van Laken Orthodontics are proud to be the most experienced provider of Invisalign in the state of South Dakota. A free consultation will determine if Invisalign is right for you. Schedule your free consultation today at VanLakenOrtho.com. Van Laken Orthodontics, where we help you to live life smiling.
This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Aero boys basketball. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center for all your building projects. JV got a nice win, 53-44. Maddie and I talked about it. Coach, JV game, a hard-fought, nice victory for the guys.
Yeah, real physical game. Again, we get out to a really good start. Thought we ran really good offense. To start the game, and we got a lot of good stuff, the stuff that we wanted, and that stuff we haven't been getting. The guys setting screens, kind of buying into the fact that, if you set good screens and help your teammate out, you're usually going to get something in return, and I was really proud of that part of it.
Fell behind second half, but kept battling and came back in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, kind of a seesaw battle, and to the kids' credit, we were undersized, and and they killed us on the boards in the first, second quarter. They got a lot of second shots, and that they didn't shoot real well, but we'll take some of the credit for that. But in the second half, we just did a really better job of limiting them to one shot, securing the rebound, and then getting the shots that we wanted on the offensive end.
Any win on the road, any win in the conference is a good win.
Yeah, huge, and especially coming here. This is a hard place to play, and they bring a really, really good team, a team that hasn't lost a lot of games all year, and it's always a physical game. And for our kids to match their physicality and play and come out with a win, and the way we did it, too. It was, like I said, it was a battle, and I was really proud of the kids, and and I challenged them at halftime a little bit, just to, hey, let's match their physicality, let's play the game the right way, and and it's been like that. We've played really well at times, and we've taken steps forward, and then we turn around next night, challenge kids tomorrow. Hey, let's not take a step back. Let's continue to get better and better, and string a few games together. So that's our challenge going into tomorrow night.
Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center for all your building projects. This is the Perkins pregame show. We'll take a timeout. We'll get a weather check with Rod when we come back in 1 minute.
You'll always find the latest trends in floor covering at Hometown Building Center, from natural tile and stone to timeless hardwoods and luxurious carpets. The flooring professionals at Hometown are ready to help. Schedule your appointment with Jeff, Terry, or Laura to find the flooring that best fits your lifestyle. Hometown even offers custom installation. Hometown Building Center, South Highway 20 in Watertown.
This is Dustin with Active Heating. Participation in extracurricular activities helps develop the skills necessary for tomorrow's leaders. Active Heating is always striving to be the best, just like the Arrows. Knowledge, trust, communication, and a relentless pursuit of a common goal are what make the Watertown Arrows and our team at Active Heating so great. Thanks, Arrows, for your hard work and determination and for getting active in our school and community.
This is the Perkins pregame show on KWAT's coverage of Watertown Arrow boys basketball. Our weather and temperature of the game brought to you by Active Heating Incorporated for your heating and air conditioning needs and year-round comfort. Rod, give us a rundown of the weather.
Well, I'm kind of confused with the forecast for tonight. They say snow likely, but then at the end it only says chance of precipitation at 20%. So you think it'd be 60, 70, 80%. I don't see anything on the radar right now. But they do say a slight chance of snow and freezing drizzle later tonight as well, with a low of 13. Chance of freezing drizzle tomorrow morning. Flurries likely after that with a high 22. 28 on Sunday, 32 by Monday. Right now in the Sioux Falls, Brandon area, they have mostly cloudy and 32 here in Watertown. Partly cloudy and 25, so pretty nice for the month of January.
Weather update brought to you by Active Heating Incorporated for your heating and air conditioning needs and year-round comfort. Want to remind you each and every time the Arrows score a three-point basket, you call 886-8444. Get your name registered. You could win a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. And Mike Lucan donates $25 to the Arrow Education Foundation. And if the Watertown Arrows control the opening tap, Watertown Dental Care donates $50 to the Arrow Education Foundation. Starting lineups coming up for you in 1 minute. It's a 3-day sale this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Whole boneless pork loin, $1.48 a pound. Hy-Vee peanut butter, 16 ounce, 99 cents, limit 2. Dole iceberg lettuce, 77 cents. 3 days only, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Pre-game show brought to you by the Perkins Family Restaurant. Lining up for the national anthem, and then we will have the introduction of the starting lineups. Let's join the public address announcer here at Brandon.
Welcome to Grandvilla High School and to the Links Competition Gym for AA Boys High School Basketball. To honor America this evening, please stand. Remove your hat and place your right hand over your heart. Singing our national anthem this evening will be Grandvilla High School senior Taylor Brummels. All veterans and other uniformed military personnel may salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Starting lineups are next. They're brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. For the Brandon Valley Lynx, they will start Carter Altoff. Carter is 6'3" and a senior for the Lynx. Jackson Hilton, 6'2" and a sophomore. Alex Tejan, 6'7" and a senior. Evan Talcott, 6'3" and a senior. And Nate Keegan, 6 foot and a senior. Altoff, Hilton, Tejan, Talcott, and Keegan starting for Brent Deckart and the Brandon Valley Lynx. For the Watertown Arrows, they'll start Parker Schmidt, a 6-foot senior. Solomon Bach, 6'6" and a senior. Blake Holden, 6'3" and a senior. Adam DeYoung, 5'11" and a senior. And Brandon Flory, he's 6 feet tall and a senior. Schmidt, Bach, Holden, DeYoung, and Flory starting for Zach Weavick, head coach of the Watertown Arrows. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. Once again, each and every time the Arrows score a 3-point basket, you call 886-8444. Get your name registered. You could be a lucky winner of a Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. Let's take a timeout. We'll continue with more from Brandon Valley in 1 minute.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Hi, it's Angie from Gather. Our shop was created to provide a comfortable, welcoming place for friends to meet. Gather is committed to quality, both in the items we serve and in the experience you have, every single time. We're open Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. and Saturdays at 8, so anytime is a great time to feel welcome. At Gather Coffee, Eats, and Gifts on the corner of Kemp Avenue and 2nd Street Southeast, downtown Watertown, where it's fresh, it's homemade, and it comes with a smile.
Set to go with basketball action here tonight from Brandon. This is a team that had Brookings down 27-1 at the end of the first quarter when they played a little while ago. So the Arrows are going to have to be ready to play here tonight against a very good Brandon Valley Lynx team. Arrows in their road purple. Lynx will be in their home white uniforms. Again, if the Arrows control the opening tap, $50 donated to the Arrow Education Foundation, courtesy of Watertown Dental Care. And we are set to go with basketball. Solomon Bach to jump center against Carter Altoff to get this game underway here this evening. Officials are ready, the teams are ready, and we're ready for basketball. The ball is in the air, and the tap is controlled by Brandon Valley. Back to Nate Keegan. Keegan across the timeline against man-to-man defense. Jackson Hilton right side of the top of the key to Altoff down low in the lane. Altoff turns, spins, steps, fall-away shot blocked by Solomon Bach. Loose ball picked up by Blake Holden. Parker Schmidt gives top of the circle to Blake. Blake back to Parker. He'll set the offense. Parker on the dribble. Brandon likes to deny the wing pass. Arrows starting about 28 feet from the basket with their offense here. Flory on the right wing with the basketball. Flory goes inside to Blake Holden. Blake turns. He tries to muscle underneath. Bounces it to Solomon Bach, who made a nice cut but couldn't handle the pass. Hilton back with it for Brandon. Hilton kicks it on the right wing to Keegan. Keegan holds it high, now puts it on the floor, gives to Hilton. A high arcing three is an air ball. Solomon Bach controls the rebound. Got it to Blake Holden, ahead to Flory. Flory on the dribble drive, gives back to Blake. He tried to dump it inside and turned it over. Talcott ahead to Keegan. Keegan gives left baseline to Carter Altoff, way outside in the left corner. Altoff to Hilton, left side of the top of the key. Hilton goes right wing to Keegan. Keegan holds the ball there against Man D. Puts it on the floor, top of the key to Altoff. Altoff off a pick, pull-up jumper from 17, no good. Rebound, though, to Hilton. He lost it, tipped it out to his teammate, Nate Keegan. Keegan in the corner to Hilton. Hilton steps back to Keegan on the right wing. Man D by the Arrows. Altoff top of the key, off the pick. Looks pick and roll. Can't get the ball inside. Now works off another pick. Backdoor pass knocked out of bounds by Flory. But a foul going to be called against Brandon for a hold. And that'll be number 1 against the Arrows, number 1 against Brandon Flory. Lynx get a fresh 35. Talcott to inbound right of his own basket on the baseline. Had Hilton, didn't give it to him. Tejan in the corner with it, hands it off to Talcott. Talcott picks up his dribble, goes right side on the wing to Hilton. Jackson Hilton with the basketball, top of the key to Keegan. Keegan holds it there, gives on the cut to Evan Talcott. Talcott going to hand it off to Hilton. Hilton on the slash, pull-up jumper, 15, off the rim, no good. Good block out by the Arrows, and the Arrows, Solomon Bach controls it. Ahead to Brandon Flory. Flory across the timeline, top of the key to Parker. Left wing to DeYoung. DeYoung dumps it down low to Solomon. He turns, kicks it top of the key to Flory. Flory holds the ball, gives to Solomon on the left wing. Solomon on the dribble drive. Hook pass on the right wing to Flory. Flory holds it there against Mandy. Solomon on the drive goes way away from Althoff. He just went right around Althoff with a great head and shoulders fake and drew the foul on Alex Tejan. Tejan gets his first, team number 1 against Brandon, and Solomon Bach will be at the line for 2. No score. We played 2.5 minutes. Free throw is up and in. Arrows lead 1-0. Evan Faulkner comes in the game. Out goes Flory. 5 minutes and 26 seconds to go in the first quarter. Second free throw is good by Solomon, and the Arrows lead 2-0. Nate Keegan against man-to-man defense. Keegan dumps it back to Althoff. Althoff, left side of the top of the key, gives to Talcott. Talcott on the dribble drive, nearly lost it, got it back, gives to Tejan. He'll hand it off to Hilton. Hilton right side of the key. Hilton on the dribble drive. He'll work off a pick. Now kicks it top of the key to Talcott. Dumps it down low to Tejan. Turnaround jump hook is off, no good. Rebound taken down by Blake Holden. Gets it ahead to Parker Schmidt on the right wing. Faulkner, top of the key to Blake. Blake holds it high, looks backdoor, threw it backdoor to Adam DeYoung. Not a good pass, though. Second turnover by Blake on errant passes. Pierre Lear comes into the ball game. Pierre Lear comes into the ball game, and he will replace Blake Holden. Brandon Valley plays the ball in. Brandon with the ball, Hilton on the left wing. Hilton with the basketball, goes on the drive to the basket, kicks it corner. Jump shot on the way, rattles in and out. Rebound taken down and put back up and in, though, by Gavin Terhark. Gavin Terhark with the putback on the Colbeck miss, ties the game at 2-2. Right wing with the basketball is Parker Schmidt. Schmidt dribbles, stops, looks, kicks it right wing to Solomon Bach for 3 off the rim. Rebound run down by Tischer. Tischer then got it out front to Parker Schmidt. He drives, puts one up off balance, and shoots an air ball. Hilton with the rebound for Brandon. Hilton takes it back on the right wing. Gives in the right corner to Colbeck. Colbeck off the pick, goes down low. Intended there for Terhark. And coming to help out was Pierre Lear on the play, and he'll get called for the foul. That was after Solomon Bach got knocked out of bounds on the play. 3:53 to go here in quarter number 1. It's a 2-2 tie. Talcott will inbound right of his own basket on the baseline. Lobs it to Terhark. He hands it off to Hilton. Hilton, top of the key, bounce pass left of the lane to Talcott. Way outside left side to Labrie. Talcott gets it back. He'll take it left wing to Labrie. Labrie slashes. Pull-up jumper from 15, no good. Pierre Lear with the rebound. Pierre gives it off to Evan Faulkner. Evan across the timeline to Pierre. Left wing to Tischer. Dumped it down low to Solomon Bach. Solomon tries to spin. Now gives left wing to Flory. Top of the key to Evan. Evan holds it there. Looks inside. Goes right side of the key to Pierre Lear. Lear on the drive against the big guy Terhark, and Terhark blocks his shot. Loose ball picked up by Brandon. They break out with Labrie. Right wing on the baseline. Colbeck with the drive. Should have been a goaltend as Solomon Bach slapped the backboard but no call was made there, and the play continues on Colbeck's miss. Way outside, right side, Flory, top of the key, left baseline to Faulkner, down low to Solomon, turnaround 8-footer is short. Rebound, Brandon Valley. 2-2 tie, and we have 2:45 to go in the quarter. Colbeck hands it off to Talcott, top of the circle, 3 doesn't go. Long rebound taken down by Evan Faulkner. 2.5 to go first quarter, 2-2 tie. Evan spins away from a defender. Got to do something with the ball. Holds it, now gives to Tischer. Tischer on the dribble, right side of the key to Flory. Flory gives to Faulkner, left side of the key. Evan to Solomon on the block, knocks down a defender and gets called for an offensive foul. Solomon gets his first, turnover number 3 against the Watertown Arrows. Althoff back in the game, Holden in the game, DeYoung in the game, and Parker Schmidt comes in the game. 2-2 tie, 2:15 to go first quarter of play. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net, brought to you by Sharp Automotive. Labrie across the timeline, right-hand dribble. Gives right wing to Colbeck. Colbeck, top of the key to Terhart. Gives to Althoff, left of the lane. Carter traveled and got caught. Turnover number 1 against Brandon Valley. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, 2-2 tie. Ball bounced into Parker Schmidt, man-to-man D by the Lynx. Parker dribbles it across the 10-second line to Flory on the left wing beyond 3. Flory, top of the key to Pierre Lear, right wing to Parker. Parker on the dribble, kicks it right wing to DeYoung. DeYoung, top of the key to Parker, left wing Pierre, left baseline Flory. Flory goes top of the key to Blake Holden, down low to Pierre Lear. Pierre turns, backs off right side of the top of the key, needs help. Gives to Blake Holden. Flory way outside for 3, off the rim, no good. Nice rebound by Labrie. Good box out that time by the guard Labrie. Colbeck all the way. Nice dish, lay-in scored by Carter Althoff on the play, and the Arrows take a quick timeout. 1:17 to go first quarter, 4-2 Lynx. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living, where we offer the best of both worlds. As much independence as you want with the security that we are staffed around the clock 24/7. Our mission is to help our residents live more active, independent lives. We currently have a physical therapist and restorative therapist as only part of the wide range of amenities we have to offer. Stop in today and see how Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living can offer peace of mind for you and your loved ones.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
1 minute, 17 seconds to go in quarter number 1. It's a 4-2 Brandon Valley Lynx lead. They will pick up with some full court pressure here. Pierre Lear to inbound the ball, does so to Parker Schmidt. Double team comes, lob pass to Adam DeYoung. DeYoung on the attack to the basket, layup short on the rim though. Rebound Blake Holden, his jump hook is too strong. Arrows with a couple of good chances, didn't make them. Carter Althoff back with it for Brandon, right wing to Keegan, Nate Keegan for a high arcing 3, and he knocks it down. Nobody picked up Keegan, wide open 3, and he scores it. Flory on the right wing forecourt for the Arrows, lobs down low to Blake. Blake curls in the lane, his jump hook partially blocked. Short on the rim, no good. Rebound to Terhart, gives to Colbeck. Ahead to Keegan on the right wing. Backdoor pass, nicely done. Good cut that time by Evan Talcott. He draws the foul, and that foul will go on Parker Schmidt. For Parker, that is foul number 1, team number 3. Evan Talcott at the free throw line for 2 shots. First one is good. So Brandon has scored 6 straight now, and they lead 8-2 with 35 to go in the first quarter of play. Second Talcott free throw is up and good. Horn sounds, he comes out. Hilton in to replace him. 9-2 lead for Brandon Valley, 35 to go in the first quarter of play. Solomon Bach inbounds to Parker Schmidt. Parker lobs it off to Solomon. Solomon goes around Hilton. Gets it ahead, intended for Flory, knocked out of there by Carter Althoff. Arrows will inbound on the right sideline, about 10 feet above the baseline. 29 to go in the first quarter. Parker Schmidt will toss it in. Not sure what the delay is here. Conversation on the sideline. Still have a conversation. .29 to go here in the quarter. Inbound to Adam DeYoung on the right wing. Still don't know what that was all about. DeYoung gives left wing to Parker Schmidt. Parker on the dribble against Nate Keegan. Parker gives out front to Adam DeYoung. Adam defended by Colbeck. Gives back to Parker way outside left side. Parker with the dribble off a Solomon Bach pick. Gets double teamed. Tries to turn the corner. Stumbles, travels with a basketball. Just tried to do too much. Turnover on the Arrows, number 4. 6 seconds for Brandon to try to score. They lead 9-2. Carter Altoff will inbound it to Jackson Hilton. Hilton gets the ball in on the run. The Arrows needed to make him go away from the basket. Hilton left wing to Altoff. Deep three at the horn. Does not go. End of one, 9-2 Brandon. Second quarter comes your way in 1 minute.
If you're looking for something fantastic to eat today, why not try out the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown? If you love chicken, you got to have that chicken strip basket. It comes with Texas toast, country gravy, and French fries. And the Dairy Queen of Watertown is currently looking for help. If you're currently looking for a job, the DQ has all shifts available. Simply apply in person at the Dairy Queen on Highway 212 in Watertown.
At Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your help, our mission.
In that quarter, the Lynx were 3 of 13, 1 3, 2 for 2 from the line, 1 turnover. The Arrows 0 for 9 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line, 4 turnovers. 9-2 lead Brandon as we start quarter number 2. Solomon Bach to toss the ball inbounds, does so to Flory. Flory will run the point guard position now. Gives right side of the key to Solomon Bach. Fakes the handoff, gives it to Parker Schmidt. Back to Solomon, open for 3, didn't take it. His 16-footer, though, is up and good. 9-4, Brandon lead. Nate Keegan will advance it for the Lynx. Keegan dribbles it right side of the top of the key, gives to Altoff. Altoff to Talcott on the left wing. Man D by the Arrows. Talcott to Keegan, top of the key. Keegan taps his chin, gives right wing to Altoff. Altoff looks inside for the big guy, covered up. Now takes a dribble to the baseline. Pull up 12-footers, Aniai over. Rebound to Flory. Flory breaks out for the Arrows down the right side to Blake Holden. Left side of the key to Parker. Left baseline to DeYoung. DeYoung holds the ball, and a foul going to be called on Solomon Bach. That'll be his second, turnover 5 on the Arrows. Pierre Lear will come in the game with 7:07 to go in the second quarter. It's 9-4, Lynx on top. Altoff plays it into Keegan, and Keegan will advance it for Brandon Valley. Nate Keegan across the timeline against man-to-man defense. Lob to Hilton, left side of the key. Gives to Talcott on the left wing. Talcott, top of the key to Altoff. Altoff, right wing to Keegan. Keegan holds it there. Keegan looks at the cutting Talcott, dribbles the ball out front, gives to Talcott off the pick. He gets in the double team, turnaround 10-foot jumper, tough shot. Rebound hit the floor, though. Keegan comes up with it. He gives it out front to Hilton, back to Keegan on the right wing. Keegan, top of the key to Tejan. Tejan holds it there. Backs off and gives to Nate Keegan. Keegan, right side of the top of the key, dribble to the baseline. His layup is good. Good strong move by Nate Keegan. He's got 5, 11-4, Brandon on top. Dump down low to Blake Holden. Blake turns, kicks it top of the key to DeYoung. Right wing to Flory. Inside to Pierre. His layup is good. Good entering pass that time by Brandon Flory. Pierre Lear finishes 11-6. Lynx, 2 minutes gone in this second quarter of play. Nate Keegan across the timeline. Hands it off to Altoff. Top of the key to Talcott. Talcott looks at Cutters. Now works off a high pick. Pull-up jumper right side of the key is good. Talcott is a flat-out shooter. You got to defend him all the time. DeYoung, top of the key to Flory. Right side of the key to Pierre Lear. Parker Schmidt tries to drive baseline. Good entering pass to Blake. He muscled one up amongst arms and got the lay-in. 13-8 Lynx. 5:20 to go in the first half of play. Talcott across the timeline. Talcott on the right wing to Keegan. Keegan bounces it right low block to Tejan. Hands it off to Hilton to score the lay-in. Good cut to the basket by Jackson Hilton. Arrows go cross court. Flory in the left corner. Left wing to DeYoung. Almost threw it away. Adam hung on to the ball. Goes on the baseline drive. Lays it up and in. Good strong drive by Adam DeYoung as Altoff tried to block the shot. 15-10 Lynx. 4:50 to go second quarter. Keegan across the timeline. Left side of the top of the key to Hilton. Hilton works off an Altoff pick. Hands it off to Talcott. Talcott used his dribble, looks back door, got it to Altoff. He'll muscle one up short. Rebound, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Carter Altoff. Into the game for the Arrows, Faulkner, Morris, and Mack. Into the game for Brandon comes Colbeck. 4:33 to go in the second quarter. 15-10, Lynx on top. Little full court pressure here by Brandon. Evan rolls by Colbeck across the timeline to Pierre, top of the key. Pierre on the dribble drive, goes left baseline, turns, got it out front to Mason Morris. Top of the key to Evan Faulkner, down low to Mack. Nowhere to go in there. Sully travels with the basketball. Turnover number 6. Nowhere to go behind the basket against a 6'7" player. 15-10, Lynx on top. Labrie back in the game. He'll run the point guard position. Labrie gives to Hilton on the left wing. Hilton left baseline to Talcott beyond 3. Talcott gets a Tejan pick. Looks pick and roll, not there. Hilton right side of the top of the key with the basketball. Right wing to Colbeck. Colbeck holds it, now puts it on the floor to the free throw line. Left wing Hilton open for 3 and he hits it. Jackson Hilton makes it 18-10 Lynx. 3:47 to go here in the first half of play. Parker Schmidt across the timeline to Evan Faulkner. Faulkner got to set the offense. Right side of the top of the key to Sully Mack. Sully gives left wing to Pierre Lear. One dribble, top of the key to Mason Morris. Passed up a three-pointer, went on the drive, and the 6'7" player made him alter his shot. Hilton back with it for Brandon to Labrie right side of the key. Labrie to Hilton right side on the wing. Hilton on the dribble, goes to the basket, throws it up way too hard, but on the weak side, Talcott didn't get blocked out and tipped it in. 20-10 in favor of Brandon, and Mason Morris dribbles the ball out of bounds. 7 turnovers on Watertown. Into the game comes Terhark. Into the game for Brandon comes Ethan Rasmussen. 3:04 to go first half, 20-10 in favor of Brandon Valley. Labrie with the basketball against Pierre Lear. Labrie across the timeline. Dribbles it out front, goes right side on the wing to Rasmussen. His pull-up 10-footer no good, but Terhark didn't get blocked out, and he missed an easy one, and the Arrows will get the ball. Arrows get a little break there as Terhark was all alone under the basket at 6'8" and missed it. 2:48 to go in the first half. Lynx 20, Arrows 10. Evan Faulkner will work against Joe Colbeck and bring it across the timeline. Evan between the circles. Gives to Blake Holden, left side on the wing. Top of the key to Pierre Lear. Right wing to Parker Schmidt. Keep the ball moving. Blake drop step on Terhark. Tries to muscle one up. Terhark blocked his shot. Back the other way Talcott gets it to Rasmussen. Top of the key to Colbeck. Terhark in the lane. His jump hook doesn't go. Rebound tapped around and grabbed out of there by Flory. Flory brings it up for the Arrows, down by 10 with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Lob pass to Pierre Lear. He catches it and went up with the basketball and drew the foul. 2 shots coming here for Pierre Lear. Foul goes on Jackson Labrie. Pierre Lear at the free throw line for the first time for 2. First one is on the way and too hard, but he banked it in. Pierre gets a second try here. Adam DeYoung in. Schmidt goes out. Labrie goes out. Nate Keegan back in. Carter Althoff coming in, and going out will be Rasmussen. 2:03 to go here in the first half. It's 20-11 Lynx. Pierre Lear's second free throw is on the way and no good. Rebound run down by Althoff. He gets it off to Colbeck and to Keegan. Keegan advances it for the Lynx. Keegan left side of the key to Althoff. Bounce pass left wing to Talcott. Talcott dribbles the ball out there, works off a Colbeck pick. Goes on the drive, right wing to Keegan. Keegan runs into his own man. Gives it to Talcott off the pick. Bounce down low to Althoff. Althoff backs in on Pierre Lear and scores an easy lay-in. 4 points for Althoff, 22-11 in favor of Brandon. Faulkner, right wing to Flory. Top of the key to Blake. Left wing, Pierre Lear to Adam DeYoung. Back to Pierre on the cut. Gets fouled by Carter Althoff with a push in the back. On a hard pass by Blake Holden. Pierre back to the free throw line for 2. Althoff gets his first, team number 3 on Brandon. At the free throw line is Pierre Lear. He's there for 2. First one is good. 1:23 to go first half. It's 22-12 in favor of Brandon Valley. Second free throw by Pierre Lear. That's on the way and no good. Rebound Carter Althoff high for it. He gives it off to Nate Keegan. Keegan across the timeline. Keegan drifts off left side of the key. Gives to Althoff right side of the key. Colbeck on the right wing. Colbeck on the cut to Talcott, top of the circle. Talcott gives left wing to Keegan beyond 3. Keegan to Terhark, top of the key. Terhark's going to put up a 15-footer. Barely caught rim, and the Arrows come up with a loose ball. Evan Faulkner across the timeline off a Blake Holden pick. Evan dribbles the ball outside. Too much dribbling, though. Got to get the offense going. Left wing, Pierre Lear. Pierre on the dribble. Right wing it goes to Flory. His off-balance 3 is short. Rebound taken down by Brandon. Colbeck runs out. Colbeck, top of the key to Althoff. Althoff kicks it right baseline to Keegan for 3. Comes up short. Flory on the rebound, and a jump ball going to be called on the play. Alternating held ball belongs to the Brandon Valley Lynx. They will inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. Talcott bounces it into Althoff for an easy layup. Pierre Lear didn't give much of an effort defensively there. 24-12, Brandon on top. Adam DeYoung on the drive and a blocking foul called on Terhark. His first, team number 4. Arrows will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. 16 seconds to go in the half. It's 24-12, Brandon Valley on top. Flory to inbound it, lobs it into Pierre Lear. Pierre going to hand it off to Flory, left wing to Evan Faulkner. Evan on the dribble. Blake sets the pick. Evan bumped and fouled by Terhark, his second. 7.9 seconds to go in the half. It's 24-12 in favor of Brandon. Into the game, Solomon Bach. Into the game comes Alex Tejan. Arrows will inbound to the right sideline, 21 feet above the baseline. DeYoung to put it in play. DeYoung comes into Evan Faulkner. Evan on the dribble. Evan bounces it off to Blake. His jump hook too hard. Tip no good. That's how the half will end. Brandon Valley leading 24-12 at halftime. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show in 2 minutes.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Avanti Federal Credit Union's a proud supporter of the Watertown Arrows, and what sets the Arrows apart is the commitment, loyalty, and hard work displayed throughout the sports season. Just like Avanti Federal Credit Union, serving you with the same level of commitment for 65 years, striving to offer you the best, whether it's your next loan at a competitive rate or a savings account, earning the best interest available. Avanti Federal Credit Union, 1620 4th Street Northeast, North Highway 81, 882-2357. Committed to you, and they'll work hard for you.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you in 2018. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
Hi, this is Dr. Rob and Dr. Ryan. From Van Laken Orthodontics, we want to wish each of you a wonderful new year full of smiles. If one of your New Year's resolutions is a new smile, then don't wait. Flex and cafeteria plans are renewing, making now the best time to come see us about interest-free financing and flexible, affordable payment plans. Your initial consultation is free, so schedule it today at VanLakenOrtho.com. Getting a beautiful, confident smile is one resolution worth keeping. Visit VanLakenOrtho.com today and live life smiling.
Welcome back to Brandon Valley. We are at halftime. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics halftime show. And our lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. Blake Heiser joining me from the 9th grade program. And let's talk A-game first. How'd it go?
The A game, we ended up losing by 5 points. It was a close game throughout the entire game.
Good game the whole way?
Yeah, pretty much. We got down a little bit towards the end, but we had a good comeback to make it within a 3-point game.
Who played well in the A game?
I think Reese Stark played pretty well the entire game. Drew Norberg played well, and Devin Lewis, he gave us a spark at the end, hitting quite a few threes for us to give us a comeback.
Tough place to play down here, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I still have memories watching my sister play in that old gym. Yeah.
Tell me about the B game. How'd that go?
B game was close the entire game. We went back and forth, and in the end we ended up losing by, I think, 9, 11 points, something like that.
Anybody you want to mention in the B game that played well?
No. Everybody kind of played pretty well.
Are the guys making some progress? Are they getting better game by game?
Yep. Right now we're looking for some B guys to step up and play some A minutes because we have a lot of injuries right now.
Right back at it tomorrow.
Yep. Right away against Washington.
All right. Thanks, Blake.
Thank you.
Blake Heiser joining me on the lower level look for the 9th grade program. They lost a close A game and lost by 11 in the B game. Let's check some statistics here at halftime of this one. In that first half, Brandon Valley 3 of 13 in the first quarter, 7 of 16 in the second, 10 of 29 at halftime for Brandon Valley. 2 3-point baskets made. They got to the free throw line twice and made both of them, turned it over just once in that first half of play. They were led by Carter Altoff with 6. Jackson Hilton had 5. Nate Keegan with 5 in that first half. Evan Talcott with 6 for Brandon Valley's total of 24. Also, Gavin Terhark had 2 in that first half of play as well. For the Watertown Arrows, 0 of 9 in the first quarter, 4 of 8 in the second. That is 4 of 17 in the first half for the Arrows. No threes. They were 4 of 6 from the free throw line. They turned it over 7 times in that first half of play. The Arrows got 4 from Solomon Bach, 4 from Pierre Lear, 2 from Blake Holden, and 2 from Adam DeYoung. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics Halftime Show. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. Sophomores got a nice win. Pat McClemens joining me, and it was a battle the whole way.
Yeah. For lack of a better term, we need to probably make the game a little ugly. and I thought we did tonight. I mean, we need to be physical in the post. I thought we were. I thought we rebounded really well. More second, third, and fourth quarters. I thought first quarter we gave up some, and then we made some shots. I mean, Gavin Hibbert came in and hit 3 threes in the second quarter. That was huge, obviously. Thought Kale hit some big shots, but more importantly, Kale rebounded the heck out of the ball. And if you're going to be a good rebounding team, obviously your guards have to rebound. And we were able to, I thought, match their physicality. When you come down here, especially, You've got to make sure that you're willing to be physical and set screens and attack the basket, and then you've got to rebound because they're going to go rebound the ball.
When you say we need it to be ugly, you mean that in a positive way?
Certainly. We need to make sure that they don't get anything easy because we do have, I think, some physical kids, and we've got some length, Todd. And in order to be good defensively, because we don't have, like they did, somebody 6'5" in the middle, our post players have to push some people out. And to make it ugly as well is if you're going to go shoot the basketball and you got 3 or 4 kids going to go offensive rebound, it's going to get ugly underneath there at times. And you're going to miss some shots and you're going to miss some layups. But at least we were physical, and that was, I guess, like I told him after the game, I'd have been happy win or lose with that. With the type of effort we got, especially rebounding the ball, I was happy.
Well, tomorrow will be no different. It'll be the same type of ball game tomorrow.
Yeah, and, that's the other challenge to him was, can you do it back-to-back nights? And that's, as you get into January, that happens a lot more. So we'll hopefully come out and play with the same intensity and rebound the ball and defend tomorrow as well.
All right, thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
Pat McClemens, sophomore coach. They got a nice win. Final was 48-38. Sophomores won. JV won 53-40. The ninth grade games won both the A game and B game by Brandon Valley. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics Halftime Show, creating beautiful, confident smiles for your entire family. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more from Brandon in 3 minutes.
When you're hungry, you like good food, and you like it fast. So you head to the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop in Watertown. Enjoy this breakfast special served all day. A 5-ounce steak and eggs, $7.99. For lunch or supper, try the delicious Smoky Mountain half-pound barbecue burger with fries, $8.29. Take advantage of the Express line, and there's many lunch specials daily. It's all at the Roadhouse Cafe at the Prairie Stop, at the corner of Highway 20 and 212 in Watertown.
Sharps in Watertown is proud to announce the addition of GMC to their already great lineup of new Chevrolet and Toyota products. With limited inventory on the ground, Sharps is pre-selling any of the orders for the remaining 2018 and 2019 products that are on the way. Stop by the Chevrolet showroom to find out all the details. And don't forget, you can now schedule all your GMC maintenance and repair needs with the Sharps Service Department. Sharps in Watertown welcomes all the GMC customers in the market. They look forward to seeing and serving you soon.
Mom called today, and she and Dad are pre-planning their funerals.
What? I guess I never thought about that.
I thought the same thing. But I'm really glad that they are. When that time comes, it takes the pressure of decision-making off of our shoulders. I actually called her back after thinking about it and thanked her.
Hi, this is Chad Ostis at Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel. While it can be difficult to talk about, pre-arranging your own service will help ease the burden on your loved ones. Call us today at 882-1516. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel, where service and caring is our profession.
Get the taco combo at a Taco John's. Hit full for $6. 3 crispy tacos, small potato olegas, and a 20-ounce drink. Baby, that's what I said. I said a taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6, yeah.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan requires more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, and guide you every step of the way to help you make sure the future you imagine becomes the future you achieve. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together. Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Contact Bill Keller, Taylor, or Tyson Zemlicka in the Watertown office of Northwestern Mutual.
The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events, and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011. Welcome back to Brandon Valley. This is the Van Laken Orthodontics Halftime Show. It is 24-12 Brandon here at halftime. They led 9-2 at the end of one and now lead 24-12 here at halftime. The Arrows, 4 of 17 from the field in the first half. Brandon Valley, 10 of 29 with a couple of threes. Tomorrow we flip-flop. The Watertown Arrow boys will be at home tomorrow night. They'll take on Sioux Falls, Washington in the Watertown Arena. That'll be a 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock on the tip-off. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net for that one tomorrow night. The girls will be at Sioux Falls, Washington. That'll be an afternoon game tomorrow, and that'll be a 2:30 pregame show, 3 o'clock tip-off tomorrow in that matchup at Sioux Falls, Washington. That game will be on our sister station, KS93, with Brent Nathaniel tomorrow afternoon in that one. So you can catch them all on KWAT and KS93. Plus, we'll have playoff football tomorrow afternoon and Sunday as well on KWAT. So we're just about set to start the second half of action. A defensive battle in that first half, 24-12 our score here at halftime. Basketball will belong to the Watertown Arrows to open half number 2. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. Solomon Bach will inbound the ball. Solomon will toss it in to get the second half underway and does so into the backcourt to Brandon Flory. Flory across the 10-second line against man-to-man D to Solomon, right side of the top of the key, hands it off to Adam. Adam off a double pick, gives baseline to Solomon, top of the key to Flory. Flory dribbles right wing, bounces down low to Blake. Blake clears with his right hand, jumps up no good. Adam DeYoung, the little guy, got in there and got the rebound but missed the putback. Hilton comes back for Brandon. Hilton on the runner, blocked out of bounds by Parker Schmidt. Brandon will inbound the ball left of their own basket on the baseline. It'll be Evan Talcott to put it in play. Talcott looks in, comes into Tejan in the right low block. He curls with a left-handed jump hook, comes up short, rebound to Blake Holden. Blake gives it to Flory. Flory top of the key to Blake. Blake lobs it inside for Solomon. He catches and tried to draw a foul instead of going up for the shot and missed the shot and did not draw a foul. Keegan across the timeline to Tejan, right side on the wing. Cutters go through. He goes to Keegan, top of the key. Keegan to Talcott off the pick. His jumper from 16 is good. 8 for Talcott, 26-12 Brandon. Minute gone, third quarter. Adam DeYoung on the drive, runs into the big guy. Block shot again, loose ball picked out of there by the Lynx. Evan Talcott leaves it to Keegan for a deep three, and he hits it. Keegan nails the three. He's got 8 points, 29-12 in favor of Brandon. Timeout Arrows will take it as well. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
At Qdoba, we think you should be free to explore the boundaries of flavor. Rule your burrito with a guacamole fist if you like. Throw down any of our tantalizing quesos. If you want tortilla soup on everything, go for it. We're not going to stop you, because at Qdoba, every order comes with a heaping side of flavor freedom.
Qdoba in Watertown, just north of Walmart.
Good start for the Lynx as they score 5 to the Arrows none. And that makes it 29-12, Lynx on top. The Arrows now are 4 of 21 from the field in this ball game. Parker Schmidt will inbound it on the right sideline, tosses it into Flory, hands it back to Parker. Man-to-man D by the Lynx. Parker bounces left wing to Solomon Bach, hands it off to DeYoung. One dribble, left baseline to Flory, down low to Solomon. Drop step to the basket, missed the lay-in, hustled after his own rebound. Flory for 3, that rattles out. Rebound taken down by Hilton. Hilton comes back with it for Brandon on the right wing. Hilton, top of the key to Keegan, didn't shoot the 3, drives, scores it. Keegan's got 10, 31-12 Lynx. Parker Schmidt all the way back for the Arrows, scores a tough layup with the right hand from the left side of the basket. Nate Keegan across the timeline to Althoff. Althoff looks back door to Hilton, not there. Gives corner to Talcott. He steps back. He'll fire from 17. Rims off, no good. Nice block out that time by Flory to get the rebound. Flory's pass knocked out of bounds by Hilton. Into the game, Colbeck and Terhart. Into the game for the Arrows comes Faulkner. 31-14 in favor of Brandon. 5.5 to go, third quarter. Parker Schmidt to put it in play. Parker gets it into Flory. Flory between the circles. Man D by Brandon. Right side of the key to Solomon. Solomon going to hand it off to Evan Faulkner. Evan tries to drive. His shot comes up short. Rebound. Blake Holden muscles after it. He got it but couldn't save it. Turnover on the Arrows. They're 8th. Back the other way is Colbeck with the basketball for Brandon. To Keegan. Keegan on the drive. Scores another layup. 12 for Keegan, 33-14, Brandon on top. Parker Schmidt down the lane to the right baseline. Turns around, bounces down low to Blake. Gives on the cut to Solomon Bach, knocked away out of bounds. Arrows will maintain possession. Arrows will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Pierre Lear in, Blake Holden goes out. 4:54 to go, third quarter, 33-14 in favor of Brandon. Evan Faulkner in the left corner. Pierre Lear, top of the key, right wing to Solomon. Solomon on the dribble. Pierre goes down. Flory's got it left wing. Top of the key to Solomon Bach. Faulkner off a Bach pick. Kicks it to Pierre Lear, left side of the key. Pierre to Brandon Flory, down low to Solomon. He goes on the drive, reverse layup, doesn't go. Rebound picked out of there by Nate Keegan. Keegan ahead to Colbeck. Right corner to Hilton for 3. It's an air ball. Rebound chased down by Pierre Lear. Good hustle by Pierre. Got it to Solomon Bach and then to Flory. Flory works against Evan Talcott. Flory picks up his dribble, jumps it right side of the key to Evan Faulkner. Evan goes left side of the key to Pierre, doesn't even look to shoot. Pierre picks up his dribble, right wing to Evan. Evan on the drive against Colbeck. Stumbles, gets bumped and knocked down, and a foul going to be on Joe Colbeck. He'll get his first, team number 1. Labrie in, Rasmussen in, Morris in for their respective clubs. 33-14, Brandon, 4:01 to go, third quarter. Flory to inbound it. Flory comes into Pierre Lear, his shot blocked by Terhart. Good job by Terhart that time to just put his arms straight up in the air. Labrie off the pick, lobs for Terhart. He catches it, and he gets whacked on the arm by Solomon Bach. And for Solomon, that'll be his third. That will send Gavin Terhart to the free throw line for 2. 3:48 to go, third quarter. It's 33-14, Brandon. Free throw by Terhart is up and in. 6'8" junior has 3 now. Next one by Terhart is right in the middle. 35-14, Brandon Valley. Pierre Lear picks up his dribble after one, now needs help. His pass errant, threw it to Solomon Bach, who had to save it. Faulkner near the midcourt stripe, left wing to Solomon. Solomon top of the key to Flory. Arrows starting their offense way outside. Pierre Lear shoots one over the bank board and off the support. The Arrows have made one field goal. They've attempted 10 in the second half, so they are now 5 of 27 in the game. Evan Talcott across the timeline with the right-hand dribble. Picks up his dribble, gives to Colbeck way outside right side. Colbeck holds the ball high, looks back door, puts it on the floor. Works against Faulkner, gives right corner, Talcott, deep three, good. Evan Talcott nails the three, 38-14, Brandon Valley on top. Down low to Pierre Lear, right wing. He'll give it on the left wing to Mason Morris for three, and Mason hits it. 886-8444. Get your name registered. You could win a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. 38-17 in favor of Brandon, 2:40 to go third quarter. Joe Colbeck near the midcourt stripe. Works it behind the back, gives right wing to Rasmussen. Rasmussen off to Talcott. Talcott kicks it left corner to Colbeck. On the dribble, inside, steps. Gives out in the left wing. Jumper is scored by Cole Siegfried in the game. 40-17 in favor of Brandon with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Evan Faulkner going to work off a Solomon Bach pick. Jumps it back to Solomon. His three, top of the key, no good. But he gets knocked down by Talcott, so he'll get 3 free throws. Talcott gets his first, team number 2. Solomon Bach to the line for 3. 2:03 to go in the third quarter. It's 40-17. Free throw by Solomon is good. He's got another one coming here. Second free throw by Solomon is good. He's got a third one coming here. Altoff in the game. Also, Caden Johnson in the game as well. Solomon's third free throw is no good. Rebound taken down by Altoff. He gets it off to Rasmussen. Rasmussen, right side of the top of the key. Gives to Colbeck on the right wing. Colbeck between the circles to Johnson. Johnson gives out front to Rasmussen, who's fouled by Mason Morris. Mason gets his first, team second. Into the game, Blake Holden. Into the game, Parker Schmidt. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. It's 40-19 in favor of Brandon. Rasmussen inbounds the ball to Altoff. Altoff going to hand it right back to Rasmussen. He'll play point guard. Rasmussen to Colbeck on the right wing. Colbeck dumps it down low to Siegfried. He turns on Blake. Left-handed jump, hooks up and in. Cole Siegfried with 4 off the bench, 42-19. Blake the other way. Kicks it left corner to Evan Faulkner. Top of the key to DeYoung. Right wing to Mason Morris. Right corner to Parker. Parker on the dribble. Goes up front to Mason Morris. Mason goes right wing to Evan Faulkner. Faulkner backdoor to Adam DeYoung. One dribble back to Evan, top of the key. Left wing to Mason. He used his dribble. Top of the key, DeYoung. Right wing to Parker Schmidt. Parker on the dribble drive. Can't get the shot to go. Siegfried with the rebound. Siegfried gives it off down the left side to Johnson. Caden Johnson across the timeline. Caden off the pick. Gives right wing to Colbeck. He slashes off the pick in the lane. Dumps it back door. Too hard. Saved by Johnson. To Rasmussen on the right wing. Rasmussen gets a Siegfried pick. Gives to Siegfried. He'll fire from 17 and hit his third straight. Siegfried 3 for 3. 44-19 Brandon Valley. Parker Schmidt on the dribble out front with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Adam DeYoung. Left side of the key to Mason Morris. Mason holds it high, gives on the cut to Faulkner. Faulkner takes it out right wing, down low to Blake. Blake kicks it left corner to Parker for a three, and that is good. Parker Schmidt hits the three, 8-8-6-8-4-4-4. We are at the end of three. Brandon 44, Watertown 22. Back in 1 minute.
All it takes is one.
One smile. One text.
One question. Conversation.
Invitation. Discussion.
All it takes is 1 minute.
One moment.
One comment.
One compliment.
All it takes is one pledge. To be the one.
To be the one.
The one to show you care.
The one to reach out. The one to ask.
It doesn't seem like enough.
But when someone is considering suicide,
One could be all it takes to change their mind.
Visit BeTheOneSD.com for signs of crisis or depression. Then be the one to show you care.
A message from Glacial Lake Safe. Suicide awareness for everyone.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
In that third quarter, Brandon 8 of 12 from the field, 2 threes, 2 for 2 from the line, no turnovers. Arrows were 3 of 14, 2 for 3 from the line, 1 turnover. 44-22 Brandon as we start the fourth quarter. Talcott, backdoor lob for Althoff, who's over the back on the backdoor lob. And that'll be a foul on Althoff and turnover number 2 against Brandon Valley. Parker Schmidt with the basketball across the timeline. Left wing to Brandon Flory. Top of the key to Blake Holden. Blake to Mason Morris, right side of the top of the key. Puts it on the floor 1 time, 2 times. Bounces down low to Solomon. Solomon backs in. He'll step, puts one up off balance. No good. Out of bounds. Last touched by Brandon Valley. Arrows will inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. Flory to put it in play. Brandon lobs it into Solomon, top of the key. Solomon hands it to Flory. Flory on the drive. Flory tries to force one up and does, and score it. Brandon's first points of the night makes it 44-24 in favor of Brandon Valley. Jackson Hilton off the pick. Jackson gives on the right wing to Keegan beyond 3. He drives on Flory. Kicks it top of the key to Tejan, then to Hilton. Right side of the top of the key to Keegan. He pulls up from 17 and knocks it down. Nate Keegan is 6 for 7 from the field. He's got 2 threes, and the Arrows have to take a timeout because everybody ran away from Parker Schmidt. Timeout on the court. Back in a minute. (46-24) in favor of Brandon Valley. Coach ripped his jacket off on that play where the Arrows were forced to take a timeout because everybody ran away from Parker Schmidt to take the ball in bounce. And to avoid a 5-second violation, he had to call a timeout. And as the team was coming to the bench, Coach's jacket went flying. Mason Morris across the 10-second line. Gives right wing to Blake Holden. Blake down low to Solomon. Good entering pass. Good little jumper by Solomon Bach around the rim, and he scores the lay-in. Back the other way is Althoff. He is bothered all the way to the basket. His shot is no good. Arrows come up with the loose ball. On the drive to the basket, Parker Schmidt with the reverse lay-in. Can't get it to go, but Blake Holden followed it up and tipped it in. 46-28 in favor of Brandon. Keegan on the right wing to Talcott. Fakes the three. Looks pick and roll. Got it to Tejan for an easy lay-in. Blake Holden jumped out to stop the ball, and Parker Schmidt did not cover the roll that time, and it was an easy lay-in. Solomon Bach on the right wing. Solomon bounces down low to Blake. Solomon falls down, and Blake throws the ball away. Hilton the other way, leaves it back for Talcott for the lay-in. Talcott's got 13 now. It's 50-28 in favor of Brandon Valley. 5.5 to go. Flory on the right wing, top of the key to Blake Holden. Blake goes left wing to Mason Morris for three, and he hits it. 886-8444. Get your name registered. You could win a Dutch Boy Soft Cloth Car Wash. Nate Keegan against Flory across the timeline. Keegan handles the ball well with both hands. Taps his chin for the offense. Wants a pick from Carter Altoff. Now gives it to Carter. Left wing to Hilton. Down low to Tejan. Tejan curls in the lane. Gives to Talcott. Talcott hands it out to Hilton. Hilton top of the key against Blake Holden. Step back three by Hilton doesn't go. Rebound to Altoff. Fresh 35 for Brandon Valley. Keegan has a clear out right. Flory's teammates got to tell him that. Top of the key it goes to Hilton. Hilton holds the ball. Cutters go through high. Hilton on the dribble out front. Right wing to Talcott. Off the pick. Pick and roll. This time taken away by Blake Holden. Third turnover. Parker Schmidt gives it to Blake where a post player shouldn't get it. Mason Morris right side of the key for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound tipped out of bounds, though it'll be Arrow basketball. Brandon brings in four new players. Pierre Lear comes in for Watertown. 4:13 to go in the game. It's 50-31 in favor of Brandon Valley. Flory to put it in play, does so to Solomon Bach. Left wing to Mason Morris. To Flory off the pick. Fires a quick one, doesn't get it to go. Rebound taken down by the Lynx. They'll bring it down court with Talcott to Colbeck on the left wing. Colbeck off the Siegfried pick goes to Talcott, top of the key. Off the pick to Rasmussen. He gets it top of the circle. Siegfried right side of the key, inside for Terhart. Good backside help by Mason Morris, but he was out of bounds when he tipped the ball. Evan Faulkner in. Parker Schmidt goes out. Talcott will inbound it. He'll do so right of his own basket on the baseline. Talcott trying to get it inbounds. Bounces it in to Rasmussen, and he'll be fouled on the play. Foul will go on Flory. That'll be his second. The official said Rasmussen was shooting, so 2 shots for Rasmussen. First one's up and in. 3:46 to go in the game. 51-31 Brandon. Second free throw no good. Solomon Bach tipped the rebound away from Pierre Lear, and Brandon controls it. Right wing Cole Siegfried with the basketball. Bounces it out front to Rasmussen. Rasmussen gives right side of the key to Talcott. Left wing to Colbeck. Down low Terhart. Terhart curls in the lane. He got whacked on the arm, missed the shot. Solomon Bach got the loose ball, but he was out of bounds. It'll be basketball to Brandon Valley. I could hear the slap on the arm all the way up here. Rasmussen will inbound it. He'll do so right of his own basket on the baseline. 3:21 to go here in the ball game. It's 51-31 Brandon. Inbound to Terhart out front. He holds it. He turns. He gives it out front to Rasmussen. Rasmussen left wing to Colbeck for three. It did not hit the rim. Arrows control the miss. Mason Morris heads the other direction. Morris across the timeline to Solomon Bach left wing. Mason on the right wing. Top of the key to Faulkner. Left side of the key to Pierre Lear. Left baseline, Solomon Bach for a quick three. Doesn't go. Rebounding foul, and the Arrows will play it in. Foul is going to go against Cole Siegfried, and they are going to say it was a shooting foul after a discussion by the officials. So Pierre Lear will go to the line for two. 2:53 to go in the game, 51-31 in favor of Brandon. Pierre's free throw rattles out. Sully Mack in, Tischer in. For Brandon, they will bring in Eli Payton. Arrows back in action tomorrow night in the Watertown Arena. Pierre Lear, second free throw on the far end, is on the way and no good. Rebound comes down to Eli Payton. He gives it off to Ethan Rasmussen. Left wing to Johnson. Johnson on the dribble out front, gives to Rasmussen on the right wing. Rasmussen, top of the circle to Colbeck. Colbeck to Siegfried at the free throw line, lobs to Payton, left baseline. Colbeck on the left wing for three, comes up short. Rebound to Evan Faulkner. Laid pass ahead to Pierre Lear. He'll lay it up and in. Pierre's got 6. 51-33. Brandon, 2:17 to go in the game. Johnson across the timeline with a right-hand dribble. Right wing to Cole Siegfried. Siegfried beyond three. Puts it on the floor. Spins into a double team. Top of the key to Colbeck. Left baseline to Johnson to Siegfried. He turns and fires from 17. No good. Colbeck's tip in is no good. Scramble for the loose ball. Saved by Brandon Valley. On the drive to the basket went Rasmussen. Pierre Lear landed on him. A blocking foul is going to be called on Sully Mack. At the free throw line, Ethan Rasmussen will be for 2 shots. First one by Rasmussen is up and good. Into the game, Lucas Bierscheid. Into the game comes Brandon Smith. Rasmussen free throw is no good. Rebound to Lucas Bierscheid. He gives it up to Faulkner. 52-33. Right baseline, Brandon Smith. Down low to Sully Mack. Got it to Lucas. His layup doesn't go, but he'll go to the line for 2. Free throw foul called on Aiden Lloyd, and free throws for Lucas Bierscheid. Bierscheid's first one, rim, glass, and in for Lucas Bierscheid. Another free throw coming here for Lucas. Sends that one up off the right side, no good. Siegfried with the rebound. Gives it to Payton and then to Rasmussen. Rasmussen right wing to Aiden Lloyd. Top of the key to Johnson. Rasmussen on the left wing. Goes out top of the circle to Eli Payton. Left wing Rasmussen off the Payton pick. Gives on the left wing to Lloyd. Lloyd to Rasmussen, left wing. Down low to Cole Siegfried. Nope. Jump hook by Siegfried doesn't go. Rebound comes down to the Arrows. Minute to go, Brandon Smith. Right side of the key to Sully Mack. Right wing to Evan Faulkner. Evan goes right side to Tischer. Tischer, top of the key to Bierscheid. Left baseline to Evan. He'll fire from 16 and put it in. 45 seconds remaining. Rasmussen will advance it. 52-36 in favor of Brandon Valley. Out front with the ball, Johnson. Got it off to Aiden Lloyd. His 15-footer doesn't go. Siegfried got the rebound, though. He'll give it out front to Johnson and then to Lloyd, and Brandon can run out the clock, and they will. 20 seconds to go in the game. Brandon Valley leading by a 52-36 margin, and they will win it. That'll be the final score. Brandon Valley 52, Watertown 36. Let's take a 2-minute timeout.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of